So teenage pregnancy, it's a very, I don't know, I can't classify it as sensitive because the more we start classifying it as sensitive, there are certain things that we are endorsing along the way. But that's just my opinion on the matter.
And this podcast actually exists to break such barriers because we are all about talking about such topics, whether it's sensitive or not sensitive. Because we are actually talking about issues that people are not willing to talk about in street corners. These topics are considered to be boring, For instance, I personally believe that when it comes to teenage pregnancy, the main contributing factor, this is more like a good initiative and what they are trying to do. But them actually trying to make us more aware about sex at an early stage, like sex education at an early stage. I feel like that's where the problem lies. Because in a way, you are sparking curiosity inside my mind.
Who teaches responsibility to a person 80 to 90% of the time from the moment they grow up to the moment they become that reproductive at that stage?
Oh, hell no.
But,
what are you trying to say?
No, I'm asking the question. I'm asking the question.
Let me answer that, with this, there's this thing.
You
they
better not say what I think you want to say.
Our elders, when growing up, they used to say it takes a village to raise a
because
kid.
It does.
Yeah, because it does.
It does.
Just as much as we blame our parents for certain things.
Are we still living in a village now? Let's be honest.
Nah,
we live in
changed.
We talk, guys.
This generation changed things. Our generation changed the dynamics of things.
So I guess it becomes a question of what are grown-ups allowing kids to classify as socially endorsed activities?
Some of these things I also feel like the media also has a hand from an early age growing up. The movie, we grew up watching action movies, Jean-Claude Van Damme, all these different kinds of movies. Even though it's worse because there's no longer even that subtlety amongst those sex scenes go to TV how Kashebel and Jebo generation however explicitly just watching. So even for us, those things I think started there, watching Bo generation Oshebile Kana was this chick Sharon, Lebo somewhere later Bashapana Kamala, Shabakukana, those kitchen sex and everything. Those things spark curiosity, and then the parent will be like, Zwalame. Automatically you're telling me it's wrong. And as a kid, once you start being like it's wrong,
without explaining
and without telling me why it's wrong, automatically I'll want to do that thing because I want to know why is it wrong? There's something fun or nice about this thing. Let me just go in. You see. So also media, it's a problem. And right now